feminine cuts and breathable fabrics in earthy tones. These pieces are part of Mehtap Elaidi's first fully sustainable collection. The Turkish designer has used eco-friendly materials before and says it's time the textile sector reduces its environmental impact.
I mean, this environment is ours only to protect for the next generations. So I think it's quite important that every designer, every brand should use some sustainable fabrics in sustainable production manners.
And for her, that includes recycling old designs.
We prepare like maybe 80 styles a season, and in 6 months they're gone, they're garbage. So what we did here is some of the styles are from our previous collections and we updated them to become a whole collection.
According to the UN, the global fashion and textile sector is the second largest polluter in the world after the oil industry. It creates 10% of global greenhouse gas emissions. That's why Elaidi chose fabrics made of what's called eco-vero viscose fibers that are entirely biodegradable.
Our fibers are made from sustainably managed forests. It's made with 50% less use of water, 50% less use of energy. And if you look at the whole fashion industry, by default, it's not a very clean industry. It's a very dirty industry. And I think we have the responsibility to reduce the impact that we make on the planet.
Turkey is one of the 5 biggest ready-to-wear exporters in the world, with an $18 billion market in 2018. But consumers here are becoming increasingly conscious about their environmental impact. And the industry is aware of the trend and putting it up on the runway. For many, sustainability is not just a choice, but a necessity. And that's why this year's Fashion Week in Istanbul offered more space for discussions.
Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week artık sadece bir defileler.
The Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week has expanded from just being a runway series. This year we had more fashion talks led by big names of the Turkish fashion scene. One important topic there is sustainability. New fashion concepts have entered the stage, including recycling and reusing.
And Elaidi says sewing that trend into her pieces wasn't hard.
The thought of it is more tiring than the reality of it. Once you get in, you realize that you can do it. It just depends on how much you want it.
Many of her pieces are already sold out. Some of that money will go to a natural heritage fund, showing that sustainability in fashion can go beyond just sales. Sibel Karkus, TRT World, Istanbul.